on the screen?
No, I think it just stopped stream.
Oh, there it is. What the? Magic.
I love how the advert is showing off a laptop and they're playing Overwatch.
Oh, there we go. Okay, seems to be working now. That was very strange.
Come up now.
Yep. Alright. If you had to have sex with an animal, which animal would it be? A dolphin. They're the only other animal that fucks just for pleasure, so at least we both do our best to have a good time, right? No one could make me fuck an animal. If I fucked an animal, it would be my own free will. As a matter of fact, I already have fucked an animal, so the joke's on you, pal. Purebred horse. At least I can keep his semen and sell it. It's worth a lot. Who said there was no silver lining to bestiality? I want to go with the dolphin. Why not?
I'll pick the middle one.
Sorry?
I'll pick the middle one, I think.
Yeah, you've already fucked an animal? Oh my god.
Too bold.
What would be your first dream first date? An art exhibition experimental enough to give you a seizure? A professional meeting where you charm your date with some astonishing business advice? A wild party in international waters? Crimes? A sweaty and manly wrestling match? A lovely walk in the forest after rescuing your date from a dragon? I'll go with that one. You?
I'll go with crimes.
Crimes. Ah. Why not date the dragon, though?
All right.
Can I change the settings that we just... Let's turn this music off. The sound's down a bit. Just cause, damn. Alright. Oh no. Let's do this again. It's okay, I remember what we did.
I can do this.
Yay! Cried.
Let's go. Huzzah!
Gah!
Skip. Oh, this is different. Oh no! You wish you were raised by... Pack of wild wolves, who also happen to be tech moguls who own some of the most profitable jobs in Silicon Valley. They'll be kick-ass role models and wild wolves. Sick! A really progressive marriage between a kick-ass venomous snake and actual fire. I love fire and I see no issue with being raised by it. A mysterious old man who saved me from the streets and ordered to raise me as his disciple in the ancient ways of Rad DJ. Wolves.
I'd definitely go with the wolves.
Wolves. So wealthy. Sex with an animal. I'm gonna go with the same thing again, which was a dolphin, and you were a middle.
Top one.
Yep. Your partner just gave you a cool gift for your anniversary, but you totally forgot. Quick, come up with the idea for a great gift. Silly toy that makes silly noises. Pony. Always a pony. The head of their fiercest enemy. Anything on fire. Or a weapon. No, a weapon on fire. Anything capable of leading them to an overdose of some sort? Oh my god. The abstract concept of gratefulness. Yeah, that one.
I'll go with anything, the weapon on fire.
Alrighty.
All right.
I love weapons.
Now, where do we want to go? Gym, bathroom, class, library.
Where would you go to collect?
incredible class nurse. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the months of nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain plus 2 smarts. Nearby, narrator, you can see Scott and the Wolfpack talking. Scott, we have the greatest power drink to date. Check this out, bro. Oh, I love power drinks. But wait, this new cutting-edge sports supplement is like no other before. There's no need to mix it with a beverage. You can consume it using only your nose. It's called cocaine. Yeah, cocaine. Whoa, that totally doesn't sound like your regular power drink. Which definitely means it's cutting edge, just like you said. Yeah, it's like 50% energy drink, 50% protein powder, and 100% raw power. God damn it with these crazy pranks. Before you can do anything, Scott has snorted all the coke. Wah! And he's gone full wolf mode, and now he's basically unleashed and is destroying everything he sees. You need to do something to calm him down, but what? Using your vast knowledge of aromatherapy, give him some lavender-scented cocaine to neutralize the regular scented cocaine and relax him a bit. Give him a flashy fidget spinner! Yeah. You start spinning a very flashy fidget spinner in front of Wolf Scott. He stops wreaking havoc and stares at the spinning fidget spinner. It's so spinny. After a while, he reverts to his normal self, because everyone knows that cocaine triggers a werewolf transformation, but a fidget spinner can cancel it.
Oh, wow.
Bro, this thing is the best thing ever. It's like a very safe and friendly shuriken. Can I keep it? How can you say no to that pair of puppy dog eyes? Hooray! You see Scott fleeing with your fidget spinner, still managing to wreak some havoc despite calling it very safe and friendly. Clumsy, handsome Scott. You gain plus 2 charm and plus 1 smarts.
Let's go.
Where do you want to go? You can't go to the classroom because I'm already in there.
I go to the library.
Apparently there's not much space in the classroom. That day you spend some time with the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This is supposed to have something to do with solving algorithms and the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to plus $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 monster dollars, so $2. 2 money. You're doing your thing when a wild Damien suddenly appears.
Hey, noob.
Do you want to voice anybody, by the way, before I take all the voices?
Hey, you look like you have nothing better to do. I can't voice anyone, I'm so stuck at that. Because walking is for losers. Alright then. And also because I lost my driving license after I drove my motorbike through another Sunday school picnic. But I won't take any, just any lame ass mount. I need the best creature in hell. Wait, what? I'm not the best creature. The next 10 seconds, in the next 10 seconds, I'm putting a bit in your mouth and biting you. Ooh, that sounds exciting.
Not that kind of writing. Not that kind of writing. We're talking hell here, so a goat, but not just any goat. A goat that's a real asshole. What about that giant gelatinous 50-nose creature at your house that spits fire and eats corpses?
Oh, the second answer. Right. Oh, you mean a cradle of filth? That's not a creature. It's what we use to replace our swimming pool. On wheels. That would be exciting. Of course, I'll have to inform the whatever the hell that word is, not to. Oh, not to bring anything. Gonna cause some havoc. Oh no! Wait, everything flammable. Yeah.
Make a mental note to bring a gas mask to Prom. The fact you're going despite the danger means you gain plus 3 boldness.
Yeah, I'm bold.
Let's trade places. Everybody chooses a brand. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Coca-Cola.
Pepsi?
Player order is decided based on how likely it is that the selected brand secretly rules the world. I don't know. I think Coca-Cola rules more of the world than Pepsi does.
Yeah, go with that. Coke is definitely better. Oh, it's now noon.
All right.
I mean, that's lunchtime.
I had to choose where to sit. Oh, she's the shopkeeper, by the way. So you know.
Okay.
You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Do you want to do somebody or not? Who do you want to do?
Oh, yum yum! I sure do love the food and eating. Look at dear, she's funny.
Yes, this cafeteria Sloppy Joe truly has a subtle flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity. A well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table, watching both women intently.
Oh yeah, I know you look like... What? Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic.
Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating.
It's just not what eating is.
While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches her and gives a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he said in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at a high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace. Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do a thing I was gonna do anyway. But the translucent one has such passion.
I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it.
In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part? Yeah, I'm gonna go with Polly.
Yeah.
Businessman nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food.
Yep, that's me, eating real food with my real mouth and teeth.
Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor.
Ew, it's not eating.
Sorry, did you say it? I didn't hear that. You keep cutting out.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Don't hate me just because I'm a...
Yeah, good enough. But don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you. Too busy eating real food. Am I delayed or something?
Yeah. You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
Let's go.
What do you want to say?
Can I sit next to the demon guy?
Over here?
The red one, yep.
As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife.
You like the weapon?
Oh man, I feel like you should be voicing her.
So, this one's for killing people, right?
Disgraceful.
What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on meat.
So, what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny looking knife to kill a dude?
No. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is Merfolk court silverware, after all.
That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my victim to die of old age.
That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison.
This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife. Please say a so much more metal. Why did I think? I guess when the only is I should stab. He's not very smart, is he? Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder.
But
Oh,
which
no, what
spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon, or the dessert spoon, or perhaps the caviar spoon? No, none of them are appropriate.
What about this spoon here? The one with the jagged edges on it?
Oh, you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs. Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messier. Everybody chooses food. Say your choice out loud for the rest of the players before clicking. Pasta.
Chicken dippers.
How funny would it be to give Oz the nickname Penny the cool pasta or the cool chicken dippers?
A cool chicken dippers. Oh my god.
I think Penny.
Chicken dippers.
Let's go.
Where do you want to
No,
go?
I'm going first.
Yep. It's like a rape going on over there.
Can I go to the bathroom?
That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority.
Yeah.
I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms.
Yeah. Wait. What?
You give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness.
Yeah.
You're minding your own business when Damien comes rushing through, punching everyone who's minding their own business. Yes, this game is amazing.
Gah!
Whoa.
Fuck. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I want to pull my own skull out and eat it. I'm so angry. I want to set the school on fire and then punch the fire in its fucking face. My god. I'm so really. Would you stop saying the words? I'm so angry. I want to spend years
Accumulating
political capital so I can become the president and then use my nuclear code to blow up the sun. That sounds awesome. And you're standing in my way. Move before I punch you so hard you remember which.
Melancholy.
Thank you. The time when you could move without all your bones hurting. Wow, he's dangerous.
Oh no! Violence incoming! Think fast! Joke's on you, pal. I'm a pragmatist. I avoid any kind of idealization of the past because it has no use, and therefore I refuse feeling any kind of melancholy. No time to think of anything clever. Start dancing for no reason.
The top one.
Ooh, pragmatism burn! This is the vampire dude. Violence always loses against well-constructed worldviews based on strong branches of philosophy.
What? Yeah, that! Mechanism burn!
Soon all your classmates are cheering you on and praising your prowess in rational thinking and verbal wits.
This is idiotic. Move or I will kill you dead.
But a cheering mob has raised you onto their shoulders while chanting, "Pragmatist! Pragmatist!" You technically have
Wait, is
moved.
this happening in the bathroom?
Yeah, so Damien has no point in persisting with his threats.
Aww.
So from afar, you can see an eternal fire burning in the back of his eyes, but for now you gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
All right.
Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You've clearly a natural-born leader. You gain +2 charm. It's almost time for football practice, but you see Scott without his uniform on, looking sadder than you've ever seen him.
Whoa!
Aww.
Oh,
He's like a little puppy.
I just can't believe it, bro. The coach kicked me off the team. It's not fair.
Aww.
How was I supposed to know the new cocaine powder drink contained cocaine? But rules are rules, and apparently doing a bunch of cocaine is against those rules. What am I gonna do, bro? Sports is my life. A life about sports is like a life about life. Please, bro, help me figure out a way
Aw.
to get back on the team. You'd love to help. And the question is, how? Spike the punch of Coke on prom night. If the whole team's on Coke, but Coach will have to let you all play. All we've got to do is convince Coach that cocaine is a good thing. A little hands-on demonstration wouldn't hurt. Let's put everybody on Coke. That's a great idea! It's just like Coach always says. A real team does everything together. Running, throwing, even pooping. We could do cocaine together too. It'll be a real bonding experience. And then Coach will see how committed I am to the team. He'll have to let me play. My favourite thing about this plan is there's nothing illegal or unethical about it. You're going to define some cocaine though. Do you know how to do that? That shouldn't be a problem, but you're pretty sure you saw someone selling some somewhere. You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun. Because I watch Cry play it, I know where to get it. I know where to get some cocaine. Something happened to
you.
Penny.
Oh dear.
Let's go.
How?
Another weekend, another adventure. You're about to enter the swamps of despair in search of the destruction ruby, when Scott stops you, probably for a much more urgent matter. Oh, Penny, I was just thinking about you and that time you were really, really good at dodgeball, Coach said, remember? Not really. All your classes kind of blur together and become repetitive after a while, but okay, sure. But hey, why not take the compliment? Well, I think people are like sports, you know? Because, well, sports are good, and people are good, so if they're both good, then they must be the same. Sure, right, sure. But all sports are different, so all people must be different. And some sports are better than others. And some people are better than others. And I like different sports, and I like different people. But there comes a time where you have to choose one sport and one person. You can't take two different sports to prom, or play in the major leagues of two different people. No, wait, opposite on those. You figured. Also, it doesn't really make sense either way, so whatever. So our friend, Oz, what kind of sport do you think he would be? Coach says romance is the most intense of all sports, so this is very, very important.
Oh.
Sport is the holy amalgamation of football, basketball, and baseball, known to the initiated as all ball. Oz, a sport. Oz is chess.
I have no idea what Oz's character is like.
That's me.
That one.
All ball? I've heard of all ball. It's the ultimate sport. You can tell because it has all the balls. You can dodge the balls, and kick the balls, and hand the balls, and flip the balls, and basket the balls. For Oz's all ball, they must be the best at being a person too. I'm so glad you told me. I'm sort of surprised you've heard of all ball. You must be a great athlete. We should play sometime. Well, you're not sure about a great athlete, but you're definitely a great friend. You're welcome, Oz. You'd make a bold joke, but you're way too classy for that. Haha, of course.
You probably won't understand it.
You know what? You gain 3 fun for that. Everyone chooses an occupation. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Arting.
Doctor!
Oh, okay.
Mario and Luigi were plumbers. Player order is decided based on how funny an off-brand version of these two heroes called Hans and Rudolph will be, aside from saving a kingdom are also selected occupation. Doctors or artists? Which is funnier? Mario and Luigi being...
Oh, yeah.
Sorry?
Doctors.
It's a little hard with only 2 players.
I know,
2.
right?
All right.
All right.
Prom.
Let's go. I'm trying to choose between Scott, who already likes me, and Polly, who doesn't seem to know I exist.
Huh. You are like a ghosty character.
I'm gonna go to the auditorium. Oh my god, that's dapper. That is dapper. That day, while rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Yay.
You find Scott sadly holding an open bottle of power sludge, the food like elixir that gets you ripped.
Whoa!
Bro, this protein shake in a bottle is gross. I don't even know what most of these ingredients are. Flavograben? Abercrombide? Kale? Plus it tastes like butt. Not a stranger's butt, which is exciting to smell, but a gross nasty butt from a butt store.
Oh.
I can't just toss it though, I've already opened it, and Coach is always saying I'm gonna finish what I start. Bro, help me find something to mix into this power drink that will make me buff and taste good. Make the drink taste good, I mean. I don't need to taste good. I think I taste fine. try this vial of genie sweat. I stole it from a genie. Good thing I bought these grape-flavored steroids. Great.
Awesome, bro.
Dude, yes! How did you know my one problem with steroids was that they didn't taste like grape? Now I can get my buff on and get my recommended daily value of fruits at the same time. Now that's healthy. You think it's probably not healthy, but you're not a doctor. The doctor you stole the steroids from was a doctor. You gain +2 charm and +1 fun.
Let's go.
Let's go to class.
That day you're the first one in class. You sometimes come early because you enjoy talking to the teacher. He's a bit better, but in a cool way. He treats you like an adult, and the two of you discuss life and stuff in a very snarky way. Look at you, excelling at cliched movie tropes. You gain +2 smarts and +1 valuable life insight that will help you face the difficulties of being young.
Yay.
Despite everything else happening around you, you're just solving some Sudokus, but your mind is constantly going back to Damien. Stupid, sexy Damien and his idiotic short temper. You think he could even be your sweetheart, but he seems more focused on being angry 24/7. For God's sake, he's the kind of guy who could get angry at a banana. As a matter of fact, your daydreaming is interrupted by the feral screams of Damien, who seems to be insulting an actual banana.
You stupid yellow fruit. What's your deal? Do you think you're richer in potassium than me? No one is richer in potassium than Damien. Fucking lovely. Lovely. Gah. Not there.
Is he even for real? Stupid, sexy Damien. No, you need to put a stop to this nonsense before it escalates somehow into arson. Defend the banana's honor? Eat the banana!
Eat the banana. Oh my god, eat the banana.
You get closer to Damien in a very cool and quiet way.
Huh? Why don't you mind your own business, noob?
But you don't mind your business. You eat the banana instead.
Gah. Ooh, look at Damien. He's losing his shit again.
Yeah, he was bullying that banana, but it seems he's old barker and no bite.
Not like Penny, huh?
Indeed, Penny seems to be old bite for sure.
Kinda sexy.
It is alluring, being all bite, not the bullying. Bullying is never alluring nor sexy. Did you see him blush? Damn. You're getting the vampire's attention.
True that. Unless you're bullying a banana, I mean, who cares? That's just stupid. Damien is stupid.
Hashtag winners don't bully bananas, they just eat them.
Hashtag Damien is a stupid banana bully. God, not again. This is it. This is the last time you dare fuck with me, you bastard. On prom night, we're going to share a very special dance. Spoiler alert, it will hurt. I'm up for that.
I think he's threatening to kill you.
I like that. I'm a Frankenstein monster.
True.
Ooh. That's a prom
Inky.
fight. A prom fight on prom night. Damien versus Penny. Instant classic.
Interesting. I might attend.
Damn right. You all have tickets to watch how I reduce Penny bones into sad, shapeless pulp. Yes, free tickets. Hashtag prom fight on prom night.
And so you've led yourself to your own potential death. Nice. At least you gain +3 boldness for doing so of your own volition.
I ate a banana.
Ate it in a very alpha way. Everyone chooses an object. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking. Doorknob!
Pen.
Player order decided based on how good the selected object would be as your only weapon in a battle royale situation. Start
Doorknob,
debating
please.
now. Doorknob. I suppose it's a bit heavier.
Doorknob. Whack.
Just a weapon, death by pen.
All right.
All right. Wait a while. I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit over here with that again. Oh, who's she? I don't remember her. You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck.
Oh wait, that's me too. Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray. Fish sticks. Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great?
Huh, no.
It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people.
What?
Air people? Yeah. Do you not know the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yeah, sure, because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
No.
I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. You sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain buldropine and nervoflavin. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food-grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. That one.
Ah!
Oh no, not nerdoflavin and buldropine. Those are two of the worst ones. Do the air people want me to be bad at sports? Of course they do, Scott. Air people hate sports and sportsmen. It's one of the most loathsome things about them. Aside from their feathers and their socialism. I should have gone for the other one because then you could eat them. Well then, I'm not going to eat any more fish sticks ever. Fish stick Friday, more like fish stick Friday? Yeah! Man, I gotta tell the rest of the wolf pack about this. Scott runs out off to spread anti-air people propaganda. Miranda gives you the most regal smile.
Let's go.
Haha.
What do you want to say?
Next to demon.
Oh boy.
What? What are you doing? You mess with me and then you try and sit at my table? Go away and get ready to die, fuckhead.
You just eat in the corner in silence. Will you die soon? Who knows? Meanwhile, nothing else happens. If you think this is unfair, next time, don't try to sit at the table of a person who's expressed his desire to murder you. Totally not a smart
I
move.
would totally.
Aww.
But, nah.
Everyone chooses a movie. Gone with the Wind.
Oh, the Grinch.
How hard it would be to explain the selected movie to an old person. I feel like you've won that one.
The green guy hates Christmas. Let's go with that.
Let's go.
Let's go outdoors.
Auditorium or over there? Oh, outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. Wait, let me check. Apparently my thingy's gone down again. Wow. There we go. Yep, okay, we're good. You gain +2 fun.
Woo!
Scott and Vera shoulder each other out the way to try and get to you
Hey,
first.
bro.
Hey, I heard Damien talking about how he's going to beat you up at prom. Yeah, mess him up. What? Hey, I don't believe in gratuitous violence. Unless I'm a werewolf. In which case, one time I ate a kindergartner. You're right, Scott. I should look into this upcoming carnage and think of a way of monetizing it. I heard Polly say Damien was giving away free tickets to watch him skinning Penny alive. Such a lack of business perspective is discouraging. That's not nice. Why haven't I received free tickets? Maybe the not so nice part is the part about you being skinned alive. Anyway, Penny, what are you doing about this? Might I interest you some Oberlin life insurance? This might be a good time to get a policy. Yeah, Penny, what are you doing about this? Won't you give us free tickets to watch Damien skin you alive? Don't be rude, bro. That's a good question. What are you doing about this? Seems you're pretty screwed. Maybe, if you play your cards right, you can convince one of these two to teach you how to fight. Here's what I'm gonna do, Vera. I'm gonna give you $100 and you're gonna teach me your secret Oberlin combat style. I don't know, probably die unless some big, strong, good at sports man decides to teach me how to fight. But where would I ever find such a man?
Oh, I don't know. I guess the top one.
Done. I mean, I don't even need your money. I like when other people give it to me. It's kind of arousing. Okay, I'll train you. Anyway, I could place bets on your favor and make a lot of money by rooting for the underdog. Whoa, bro, Vera's actually super good at fighting. She's clearly bringing you from underdog to overdog. Yes, prepared to get really fierce and really nasty. After that, you have a very cool training montage, which you learn lots of dirty tricks like throwing sand in your opponent's eyes or hiding a Bowie knife up your sleeve. Now you feel ready to face stupid sexy Damien in the prom fight on prom night. It will be bloody.
Yeah.
You gain +2 boldness and +1 smarts.
All right.
I'm awesome.
I haven't been to the bathroom yet. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. On the way there you run into my mammy, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. You take a sip. It tastes crazy as hell. You need to check the contents of the shit. Guana street extract. Benzoic and acid, 50 milligrams caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. That wasn't bad at all. You gain +2 boldness. Thanks, Mimi, and proceed to the bathrooms. Scott catches up with you after, panting with excitement. Hey, bro, just thinking together how much I like you and want to share all my favorite things of you. I thought about sharing my bones with you, but I don't remember where I buried any of them. Then I thought maybe we'd go out peeing together, but peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. I feel like he's dating me more than I'm dating him at this point. He's following me. I mean, geez, I know he's a dog and all, but he's literally following me around like a puppy. I don't know how to share the moon,
You are the master.
or even where it, even where it is right now. So I guess that just leaves my two favorite things in the world: cheerleading and sports. And since you're not in the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You want to know what we're cheering for? I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer, bro? Cheer for the working class. Something got aid the rise of portrait like a hearty cheer. Cheer each other. Friendship is the greatest sport of all. I feel like that's Vampire Dude. That one. Yes, we cheer for each other's cheering, and then our cheering will make each other's cheering more cheerful. Scott picks you up and tosses you in the air, but before you hit the ground, he's in your arms, ready for you to toss him. Toss me higher, bro. With friendship, anything is possible. You toss Scott into the air, but somehow the force of your encouragement allows him to toss you again. You can fly. You fly into space. You crash into the sun. The sun is no match for your love for each other. I can't tell whether this fire in my heart is me getting burned up by the sun or my love for you. It's probably both. You slingshot around the sun, traveling faster than the speed of light. You crashed into Earth 7 days ago, right before the opposing team scored a touchdown in last week's sports game. You obliterate the enemy quarterback. Haha, yeah, cheerleading. Cheerleading indeed. And now you have an entire extra week to hang out with Scott, which won't be reflected in the game. Time-traveling cheater. You gain +2 boldness and +1 fun. What's the problem? This is Penny. Who do you want to ask from?
Damien, definitely.
He's gonna kill you.
Yo.
I don't care. Yeah.
I'm asking Scott.
Howdy.
Aww.
All right.
Alright. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom?
Awesome, bro.
Sure, why not? Sounds funny. There'll be so much hard partying that it'll count as a
We
workout.
wanted love.
We won with love. Prom night was rad. We danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts. You ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
I wonder what mine could be.
There's a pulse in my ears. That was unexpected. This means this is a secret ending, by the way.
Ah.
In your cockiest voice, you remind Damien the two of you have a date on prom night.
Ah!
Yeah, fucker the day.
Prom night arrives, and your brawl is even scheduled in the official prom program. A crowd is ready and waiting for your fight.
You crazy bastard.
But damn do you start fighting. All the advice proves useful, and you put up a hell of a good fight. Punch after punch, you start to see the thrill in Damien's eyes. He seems almost ecstatic to have found a worthy adversary. Deep down inside, you know violence is never the answer. Yet all the sweat and blood and physical contact is driving you crazy. Then, in the middle of that intense tango of violence, you start making out. Apparently a good beating was the ultimate turn-on for Damien. How's everything is ultimately about sex when it comes to young people? People just start leaving, because apparently witnessing free violence is okay, but witnessing a very intense and physical demonstration of love is somehow wrong. So you take your prom fight to the bathrooms. Turns out somehow the sex is even more violent than the fight. Some of your ribs end up broken, but damn, it was worth it.
And my hips.
Oh no, not again. Boom. One secret ending, 12 new events, 12 new outcomes. One ending, one events. Best at high-fiving. Life is like sports, both are things, and they have stuff in common.
Yeah. Aw.
Those 3 weeks are perhaps the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Damien left fire to the very end. Unfortunately, that wasn't a super legal affair, and he ended up in prison for arson. Fortunately, prison was flammable. Scott turned out to be a genius and being the most renowned mathematician in the country.
Oh.
JK, he became an athlete, duh. He's still a bit of a simpleton, but as lovable and as good-hearted as ever. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all conventions. Their latest album has been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album's actually a banana set on fire. And be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it. During those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed bigger than life. And then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there are lots of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Aw. Yeah.
Man, the replayability in this, though. Oh, I never got him that cocaine.
Oh yeah.
I could have got him cocaine, but I never did. It's fine. We both got a date. It's fine. The Slender Man, you see that?
Mm.
Damn.
Oh, Polly. Damien. A man.
Knife.
Yes.
Oh, man.
I like rocking, apparently.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Fire
Kelly,
girl,
don't do it. Oh, there you go.
That's the Slayer at the top.
Do the, yeah. Pots.
Stage prop, $15.
Days pop. Oh, yeah. Damien's. Is he cheating on me?
Oh, no. Well. So, yeah, that's the quick playthrough.
Okay. Cool.
You've just unlocked an erotic fanfic about dragons. This is about to get weird.
Oh no.
3 new images in the gallery. Yeah. You can play it several times. like you saw at the end, there's 100 and something endings.
Oh, interesting. That makes your eyes go funny.
Yeah. Do you want to do another one? You want to stop?
Let's do another one.
Alright. Let's go again. Another short game?
Yeah, sure.
It's all the same. Who are you? Oh, I'm gonna do him again, because I like him.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Flame Girl.
Fire Girl. Do you want to name her, or...?
That'll do. That name, Amira.
Let's do this.
Let's go with that.
Damn.
Yep, we've done all this before. Oh, here we go.
Put a curse on your enemy, what would it do? Curse of boys meeting obnoxious people at parties who are super into new fed diets that film needs explain in detail. Curse of fall in love with a wonderful person, be happily married for years, but they realize all this time the partner was a wild panther in disguise. The panther viciously devours my enemy. Classic. You can't rely on the effectiveness of a curse. I prefer to take care of my enemies the old-fashioned way, exposing them to unsafe doses of radiation over the course of several years. That one.
Oh, the bottom one. Yes.
It's your chance to fix global warming. Go ahead. Nah, the world is doomed. I'll start investing in ships and start a profitable business, soon to be covered by Waterworld. Global warming isn't real. I invented it, and now science is claiming authorship because science is a lame copycat with no original ideas. It's time to be a real hero. I'll lead a mission to the sun in order to invite the sun to the party of its life. We have so many hilarious misadventures, the sun will eventually become cooler.
Huh. I'm gonna go with the top one.
So wealthy. What'll be your dream first date? I've read this before.
Ooh.
Dream first date.
A sweaty and manly wrestling match.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Library. That day you spend some time on the library's PCs, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose -10 karma, which isn't a stat in this game, so who cares? And you gain +2 money. But Liam isn't paying attention to any of that. He corners you after to lecture you on Instagram filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter on almost all my photos, Infinite Talk. It's also probably why I only have 6 Instagram followers, but we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot I simply must document. As soon as Liam's gone, Miranda peeks out of an air conditioning duct. Goodness, the situation's even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Why, yes, of course you're part of my operation. I willingly force people into my service all the time. But you want to know why it's called Operation Make Liam Popular again? Well, he's been alive for what, like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 is getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having moral spies discover the password to his account, so he can give it a total makeover. But what to do? Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes? Pay 1 million homeless people to follow Liam on Instagram. Ah yes, just as father pays millions to vote for him in our fair and democratic elections. In fact, I think I can cut costs by paying one of father's clone smiths to simply replicate the same 1,000 people 1,000 times. Ask Miranda if she thinks this is ethical, but she's as confused about the meaning of ethics as she is about fair and democratic elections. Soon the plot and the requisite clones are hatched. You run into Liam in the halls a few hours later. I am distraught. My carefully husbanded unpopularity is crumbling before my eyes. Look at all these followers. Look at their comments. Totally real account 66. I love you, Liam. Another equally real account. You're so obscure and avant-garde. The sentiments they are expressing are objectively correct, and yet, no, I cannot give in to the lure of the limelight. In spite of this, Liam seems to be enjoying himself quite a bit. You spend the rest of the day helping him curate his feed, gaining +2 charm and +1 fun in the process.
Let's do this!
Oh, let's go to the auditorium.
Auditorium. That day while rehearsing for the class play, it's as if the muses themselves have descended to give you figurative oral sex. Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty much rad by high school play standards. I like how if you have a pronoun of he, it says blowjob, and if you have a pronoun of she or they, it's oral sex. Nice detail.
Yeah.
You gain +2 creativity. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress. You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, trying to ease it however you can. Hi there, Amira. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, that you were literally just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place in a large branch to do some pull-ups for a big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They're pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than the squirrels, when you're counting us as animals. And they were just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and I was even more adorable. The nice little forest animals with the giant heads made me their king, which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler. Physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue?
Top one.
Top one.
Yep.
Strong? But I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it. An actual normal strong, like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's at least double the amount, right? I can check it later on the calculator. Does that mean I could be a double king? I could do that right now. Scott drops to the floor and begins doing push-ups. 1, 2, 3. Things progress smoothly with several dozen push-ups until 86, 89, 70, 71, 72. Wait, no, 89, 50, 51. Wait, no, I can't count to 200. I can't even count to 100. But you said I could be a good king if I could do 100 push-ups. And I can't do that because of stupid numbers. Poor Scott defeated again by his biggest opponent yet. Numbers! Scott flees the scene in embarrassment and despair, clearly on the verge of tears. His embarrassment and despair is only matched by yours, as you lose -2 fun and -1 smarts.
Sorry, I want to bully people.
Choose a movie. The Aristocats.
Scooby-Doo.
How idiotic would it be to 10-hour remake of the selected movie?
I think you win.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
We don't need Scooby-Doo remakes. They're perfect enough.
All right.
Alright, let's go. You find Polly and Liam not eating, as usual, because they're undead. The food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram. Oh, well, that's you.
What? I don't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We could do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off?
What? No.
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to.
I've got to choose advantage. So, because I cook so many drugs. Oh dear.
So you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judges appear to critique the challenges. I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I think they're both equally marvellous, says the overly nice British judge. Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? Liam's, because I think that glass jar of fresh human blood really goes with the parsley sprinkled on top. Polly's, because she literally just made a pair of pajamas for a cat. In your face, Wolfgang, suck.
That would be a better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. As a matter of fact, that would be a better name for you.
Oh, what? Because I'm a vampire?
Whoa, that totally makes sense. No, I just meant because you suck.
Well, this sucker just wowed the judges with my blood tartar. It's raw, organic, free-range blood, and ethically sourced from a local terrified human. And that parsley, farm to table. Or rather, farm to blood. I threw it in the blood. I like the colour. Actually, it's well known that nobody knows what parsley tastes like. You probably never will, because you're certainly not drinking any of that concoction. You tell Liam his prize for winning the cook-off is eating lunch alone with you. Slurp, slurp.
Let's do this!
I should go where the pink one.
The what, sorry?
The mermaid creature table.
Hers.
Yep.
You arrive at Scott and Miranda's table. Miranda is her name. To find Scott happily chowing down, Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda?
Yuck!
Isn't it obvious? Right here on my table. Tray. Fish sticks. It's a fish stick story again. Yeah, Fish Stick Fridays. Isn't it great? It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people. Air people?
People?
Do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals? Don't you read the news? Yeah, sure. I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason. I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better argument to settle this argument. You blurt out. Does the fish sticks make you worse at sports, or the fish sticks don't contain fish?
Top one.
It's the same one I did. Oh no, not Nerdo flavored and Belgian flavor. Those are the two of the worst ones. The air people want me to be bad at sports. Of course they do, Scott. The air people hate sports and sportsmen. That's one of the most loathsome things about them, aside from their feathers and socialism. I'm not going to eat more fish sticks ever again. Fish Stick Friday? More like fish stick by day? Yeah, man, I gotta tell the rest of the Wolfpack about this. Scott runs off to spread anti-air people propaganda, and Miranda gives him a regal smile.
I want to get friendly with a mermaid.
Choose something bad.
I don't know what it means by that.
Rotten fish.
Oof. Oof, that is bad. Like really bad.
Bad.
I don't know. Oh, farts.
How interesting would be a selected thing was a key component of a supervillain's plan in a movie. I think yours wins. That's great.
Evening.
Let's do this!
Evening, Governor. Let's go to the library.
That day you spend some time in the library's PCs, mining some bitcoins. This has something to do with solving algorithms, the rise of cryptocurrency, but you guess nobody actually has any fucking idea how it really works. Anyway, you gain plus 2 bitcoins, which is equal to $2 million, which unfortunately is equal to 2 months of dollars, so plus 2 money. You're almost dog-like whimpering, and good to see what sort of poor animal is in pain. The answer is Scott, who is cross-eyed with concentration. He yelps and snaps out.
Hey, bro.
Oh, bro, thank goodness you're here. I was trying to think all by myself. It was really hard, you know? See, I know I'm the best at exercising. I'm the exercise master, the exercise lord, the exorcist. But I've never tried exercising my brain. In a way, the brain is almost part of the body too, you know? Sort of a 3-in-1, because it'll make me better at exorcism. And be smarter, keep me from getting bad grades, and keep top sports team. That wasn't 3 things. Or 1 thing. But you still have some ideas. Books are lightweight for your brain, and heavier weights are better. So you need to lift some really heavy books. Let's brainstorm, by which we make an actual, literal storm inside your brain.
Oh, the bottom one.
Woohoo!
Wow, are you smart or what? I thought a brainstorm was a way of quickly coming up with a lot of ideas. This makes way more sense. I have my water bottle right here. I'll pour it in my ear. Let's make it rain. Scott tilts his head, and you pour an appropriate amount of water into it. It pulls in his ear and trickles down a little bit of fur. And here's some lightning. Scott pulls out a lighter and flicks the flame on and off in front of his face, watching you all.
Ah!
Come be thunder!
What? No.
You wait about 2 seconds after each lighter flick, and then clap loudly. Right next to Scott's water-filled ear, stomping your feet to create that extra thunder ambience. Yes, it's like I'm surrounded by a literal, actual storm and it's seeping into my brain. I can feel my brain crackling with new ideas. You stop harder and faster to make it seem like the storm's getting closer and accidentally cause a cyclone storm to Scott's brain. It sucks in half the books from the library and a small bird. Scott's got so much knowledge in his head now. You brewed up one hell of a storm. Now you might be storming into Scott's heart. You gain plus 2 boldness and plus 1 creativity.
All right.
All right. That day during recess, you start a half-hour raise that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much. At one point, there's like 300 people. Someone summons demon from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a riot party. Plus 2 fun. Afterwards, Miranda beckons to you from a darkened corner. Co-conspirator, over here. Phase 1 of Operation Make Liam Popular Again is an overwhelming success. Liam is internet popular. Now we just need to make him real-life popular. What better way than making him Prom King? Fortunately, when I asked him to run for Prom King, he said, and I quote, "Never, never, never, not in 1,000 years, your exaggeration, because I've been alive for 1,000 years and I never run for Prom King, here you go." Which is clearly a cryptic way of saying he wants us to make him Prom King. My first thought was to murder the current Prom King after establishing Liam as the rightful heir, but I couldn't find any blood chart lines to work from. Blood chart lines, yes. Bloodline charts. So I suppose we must engage in this democratic election the school is holding. Now how can we secure a win for Liam when he is opposed to running or making any effort to win? I'll dress up as Liam, give the guest campaign speech anyone has ever given. Hey, a million people vote for Liam for Prom King. That's a great idea. You look just like him. You squeeze into some skinny jeans, some suspenders, and a lot of purple paint. A sense of smug superiority covering crowd in the auditorium. Ladies and gentlemen, as you say, for too long our school has been ruled by prom kings who care about things. Caring about things makes you weak, because what if you care about the wrong things? I am Liam de Lioncourt will never be wrong, because I don't care about anything. I don't care about my dumb clothes or my stupid man bun or any of you. To be honest, I don't even care if I win. If I don't, I'll just blow up the school and the hydrogen bomb I buried under the cafeteria. You walk off stage to thunderous, terrified applause. You don't know whether it was the speech or the threat of extinction, but Liam wins by a landslide. Tracts and curses! Rumour says I will be elected prom king in spite of my sincerest wishes. How horrible to have the love of the entire student body showered upon me. The cold blackness in my soul, which has so long sheltered me from my true emotions, Gah! It's thawing! This is terrible, and I'm no way enjoying it, he says, blushing. Still, I should probably pick out a tuxedo, so as not to appear ungracious. You're happy to help Liam pick out a tuxedo. Even help measure his body. You get +2 fun and +1 creativity. Something happened to you again, man.
Let's do this!
That weekend, Liam contacted you for your advice. No, you misunderstand. I don't want your advice. I want to hear you express an opinion. Just to see if you're capable of forming one. I think this is basically where you can help or hinder the other player. Specifically, I'd like to hear your opinion on Oz's cultural literacy. Is he cultured like an artisanal cheese, or uncultured like milk? Oz is so cultured he can tell the difference between theatre and theatre. Oz is so uncultured he thinks a sonnet is a female son.
Cut one.
He can? I mean, so can I. I definitely heard the difference between the two words you just said. They're saying them out loud, so... If you'll excuse me, I have to find Oz now. For romantic reasons. Not to ask him to explain what you said. Why would you think that? Liam hurries off on his artistic mission. Silly Liam. The difference is that theatre is done by actors, whereas theatre is done by actors. You gain +3 creativity. Everybody choose an animal. Say your choice out loud to the rest of the players before clicking.
Cat.
I knew you'd say that, so I waited. Tiger.
Oh.
How stupid would it be for the superhero to use the selected animal as their symbol? Tiger Man or Cat Man?
Tiger Man.
Which is dumber? Tiger Man. Tiger Man's pretty dumb.
I am Tiger Man.
Tiger Man.
I come to save you.
Tiger Man. It just makes me think of cereal adverts.
All right.
Or maybe he did Frosties and he got fired from his job.
That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and gay dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You see Liam scrolling for his phone, looking like the embodiment of anyone. Hey Oz, what are you doing? Stalking classmates for romantic purposes and offering rather absurd advice? Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with a work caller on this dating site, and all that was going well for me.
Lame.
But I've grown tired of our exchanges. He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turn-off. Right between sarcasm and literacy and actually being a pickle and not a person. The postmodern protocol dictates me to just ghost him and never talk to him again, but that's horrible. I would never do that to someone. You see, I'm Liam, handsomely mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want the emotional turmoil of telling him how I really feel and having an actual conversation about it. So I settled on sending him a bunch of emojis and then never texting him again. That should do it, right? Thing is, how can I convey this complex array of sentiments through the friendly language of emojis? This is your time to shine. Show Liam that you excel at complex sentiments, so you might someday feel like sharing them with you. Croissant school bus shooting star on pavement crocodile. Little vampire growing disinterest and overly attached werewolf. Werewolf emoji.
So authentic.
That's great too. Oh, that one's clearly the best option. How didn't I think of it? Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disinterested and overly attached werewolf, or little vampire with silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached werewolf? Maybe the silly hat is not suited for the situation. Let's go with the classic. Okay, just sent it. He texted me back. Let's see, that was quick. Oh, the werewolf being understanding of the little vampire's feelings and respecting them, even if it hurt emoji. I'm replying back with the formally grateful and ready to move on poop emoji. Look at it. He texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying bye with the expression that says he's going to break all bonds but without being resentful about it. Perfect. We solved this as a team. Cheers to us. And cheers to the creative people that have turned every complex feeling and scenario into a friendly and colourful emoji. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity.
Let's do this!
Ooh. Let's go to the gym.
Give me your money.
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some shit. I have shit that will boost your stats, shit that will lead you to super new adventures, even some shit that might be very much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look.
Yeah.
A Russian novel with an insightful approach to universal matters such as love and death. A PR agent. Cocaine. That was the cocaine I was talking about.
Ah.
Some practical yet kind of funny glasses. A tampon used by the former prom queen. A sexy fake Latin accent. A penguin mask. A motivational poster. A fake badass tattoo.
Oh, I don't know. A big badass tattoo.
Later, Gator.
Later, Gator. A celebrity.
Ryan Reynolds.
Jung, please. How likely it would be? Oh, pretty likely. You're gonna win that. Zombie apocalypse. Definitely Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, yes.
Let's
It's
do
really
this!
pale because nothing with Deadpool. I'll sit with the right table at the top.
With Miranda.
Yep.
As you approach oh god, we're back to the silverware. Ooh, what's this one for? That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so you don't have to touch them with your fingers. And that one? That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor as is proper. What about this one? That's the dairy knife. It's for milk. Wow! Do people ever invent new silverwares? All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to help improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety? Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. The salad harp. Hands.
The salad top, please.
A harp? For salad? Why has no one thought of this before? Because it's hard to eat a salad with harp. Cretin! Who said anything about eating? Isn't that what silverware is for? Perish
No.
the thought! The true purpose of silverware is to give your hands something to do while you elegantly avoid your food. And nothing is more elegant than playing a subtle lament on a harp while your serfs eat your salad for you. My serfs will finish my lunch with me. I'm off to have a harp commissioned. Miranda takes you harp shopping with her. It's a real bonding experience. Afterwards, you both ignore a salad together in a fancy restaurant.
All right.
When you reach Liam and Damien's table, you find it absent of food but covered in paperwork. Oh, that's you.
Do we really need all these special forms? Can't we just write death threats on regular paper?
For the last time, Damien, substantive change within an administrative system requires mastery of the mechanisms of bureaucracy.
Blech. What if we wrote the death threat on really fancy paper?
Liam turns to address you. As you can see, my mastery of realpolitik has tells me to embrace an unlikely ally in my request for reform.
I have no idea what he's saying. I just want the cafeteria food to stop being so fucking boring.
You see, our interests are aligned. I too desire a menu less pedestrian.
Sure, either way, we're stuck on the last bit. We know we want to change the menu. We know we want the menu to change, but we don't know what to change it to.
Yes, we have indeed encountered a culinary block. Perhaps you can suggest something appropriately artistic. Night.
Good night, people. Hee hee.
Okay. White plate with a single sprig of pasta in the center, the essence of minimalism. Bowl of knives, the essence of knives.
A bowl of knives. Oh.
That's it!
That's it?
So authentic.
Don't you see, Damien? It's a bold commentary on the emptiness of consumption.
Really? It sounds like a plate with a leaf on it.
Oh, you'll never understand.
But like, why even have a leaf on the plate if you're trying to be minimalistic? Minimalist, oh god.
My god, you're right. Why even have a plate? Why have anything at all? That's it, our new menu item. Nothing. School receives Liam's petition. From now on, the lunchtime will include one empty tray. A great victory for artistic expression. Alright.
Yay.
Plumber.
A manager for fast food.
A slutty costume based on the selected occupation. Slutty manager or slutty plumber?
Slutty plumber, you win.
I feel like that exists, actually.
Right up there with bloody police costume, probably.
All right.
Where to go?
Jim. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural born leader. You gain +2 charm.
Yeah.
With that out of the way, you hurry along to your secret meeting with Miranda.
Oh, how majestic.
Well done, co-conspirator. Operation Make Liam Popular Again is a rousing success. For the record, I did discover that Liam was popular for a 3-month period in the early 16th century, so the name fits. All that remains is for us to wait for prom and celebrate your deception! I knew it was too good to be true. My idiosyncrasies are remarkable, but they aren't marketable. This was all a cruel joke, wasn't it? A bet between two popular kids that could make an outcast loser into prom king. Well, guess what? The circus is over. This clown is climbing into his tiny car and going home, along with 12 other tiny clowns, as if the metaphor holds, which it doesn't. It was a bad metaphor. Goodbye. No, Liam, I wasn't trying to be mean. I don't have a mean bone in my body. I don't even have bones. You might check that affirmation later. Oh, fish sticks. We don't do something to fix this. All our hard work and subterfuge will be for naught. How can we make amends? Surely not with some overwrought romantic gesture defying all logic. You tell Miranda not to worry. You've said plenty of teen rom-coms. You know how this part goes. You need a grand romantic gesture. Race to the airport. Confess your feelings before Liam boards his plane. Pavement moving people spell out "I'm sorry" so it's visible from space. Wait, how do you know Liam was about to board a plane? Are you stalking him? If you are, that's fine. Isn't that what romantic comedies have ever taught us to do? Anyway, you find Liam in the international terminal at Spooky Airport, waiting in line to board. You pass through airport security by telling them you're there for a romantic gesture, because airport security might say no to terrorism, but they can't say no to love. You're too late. I'm going to Belarus, where my calculations have revealed that nobody likes me, and I can go back to being unpopular. You grasp Liam's cold, dead hand in yours, and with perfect sincerity tell him what he means to you. Nothing. Don't you see, you say, looking deep into his eyes, you don't need to flee to Belarus to be unpopular, because you will always be unpopular in my heart, which is coincidentally about the same shape as Belarus. Am I saying Belarus instead of Belarus? Oh, well.
I think it's Belarus.
I think it's Belarus. I don't know what to say. Mainly because I don't know what you're talking about. But if I don't understand it, that must mean it's art. You said art to me. Oh, how could I ever dream of leaving you behind? Alright, if it makes you happy, I'll return to Spooky High School and don that heavy prom crown. But only because I know, no matter how popular I get, there'll always be one person who thinks I'm only so-so. People in the airport line clap and cheer, clearly not understanding anything you two just said to each other. Liam accompanies back to school. You gain +2 creativity and +1 smarts. Also, you should probably visit a hospital since your heart being the shape of Belarus not mean anything good health-wise.
Let's do this!
Let's go to the bathrooms.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn by skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give zero shits, but gain 2 boldness. You run into Miranda accidentally. It's clumsy, yet kind of cute and romantic. For a second you suspect she rehearsed. Hi, it's so funny running into you here. So random. Anyway, I've been wondering. I got my weekly allowance today, but I can't come up with anything fun to do. It's not much, just 1 million, but perhaps we could come up with something? Together? Something practical yet amusing, a purging of political opponents. I'd like to know more about you. It's hard peasants to sing your story.
Mm,
Murder? Murder. But I do that every day. It's hard enough balancing homework and political killings. I don't want to give up my leisure time as well. I came to you for a light-hearted escape from my daily drudgery. All you wanted to talk about was the suppression of proletariat.
oh no.
Oh, you sound just like father. You remind her of her dad? Not a good sign. You lose
Oh, no.
-2 charm, -1 smarts.
Oh dear.
Oh
I won't
no.
take her to the prom.
This is me.
Oh,
Liam.
hey.
Oh, hey.
I'll take Miranda.
Huzzah!
We're gonna be both gay people. Good.
Let's do this!
Fanny, pluck up the courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you.
Disgusting!
Eek, that's disgusting. I'm sorry, I'm seeing someone. Like, right now. Hey, you peasant! Miranda's just waving her hand at a distracted passerby. I order you to rescue me from this awkward situation. See, I know him. Farewell.
Don't miss me.
Oh.
Disgusting!
This failure haunted you the rest of your life, and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again. Except that time you won at Monsters Got Talent, but your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad, though.
All right.
Aw.
How ironic.
Who could have foreseen this? Liam and Oz, prom royalty. We did. It was all our plan. We fought for love and love won. Liam was popular again. Huzzah! Anyway, after all these years spent avoiding cliches, this doesn't feel as bad as I imagined.
So authentic.
Maybe doing a 180-degree turn from cliches is good, but embracing cliches is like making a 360-degree turn from it. So disruptive. At that moment, Miranda becomes distracted by some other wacky plan and leaves you with Liam mumbling to himself. Such a lovable dork. Prom night arrives, and the two of you decide to embrace all cliches, from slow dancing to actually having
Prom
fun.
king.
After the
How
coronation...
unexpected.
Cry, could you not? After the coronation, Liam admits he's having a great time, which is causing him to reflect on all the cliches he avoided over the years, which he can now embrace. Then he puts his hands over yours and says, "You know what the biggest cliche I've been avoiding is? Love. And I don't care how cheesy that sounded." Boy, that was cheesy. You know what? You don't care either. Amira, most likely to survive 3 years drinking only her and pee. Move 400.
Ouch.
This was long due. Awesome. Secret ending.
Yay, I failed.
No.
I wanted Miranda to come back.
I'm sorry.
They weren't the epic memories of my life. I failed.
Liam suddenly was a band. That was the same idea. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power, but she's not part of the game. She plays the game. Be careful, maybe she was the one pulling your strings.
Ooh.
Well. Alright.
There it is. That's awesome.
Yeah, you see what I mean about so many endings? So many endings. Slenderman, Poison Ivy. We better go to bed then. We better go to bed then. It's 1 AM.
Yes we do. Well, it was fun playing with you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was really fun.
Had to get Paige in on this too.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Cryotic is Liam and Oz. I like how I made them both date. Let's both cry.
He dated himself. Oh god.
He dated himself. Crycest. Oh no.
He may cry. Bad pun. Bad pun. Shut up.
Nice. Ugh.
I didn't know I had Twitch Prime.
Sometimes you get it if you link it with other stuff.
That's fair enough. But anyway,
I think 60 is a
I
beautiful
should go
mind.
bed.
Let's see what I unlock. 10 new images in the gallery. That's it. Well,
I think everything's in the gallery.
alrighty. Bye, guys.
Hee hee. Bye bye.